To find the total surface area of a pyramid or a cone, we're going to use the formula P times L divided by 2 plus B. That stands for the perimeter of the base times the slant height divided by 2, and then plus the area of the base. So first thing is, whether you have a pyramid or a cone, you're going to want to identify what your base is. In this pyramid, our base is going to be the square, so I like to trace it out. You may also want to write down the name of the base, because that'll help you figure out some things about the base in a minute. There's 4 things I need to find, and that's going to be B, the area of the base, P, the perimeter of the base, H, the height, which you can see in our formula we don't really need the height, although later we'll need it for volume, so I usually am in the habit of finding it, and then L, which stands for the slant height. So first thing first, the difference between height and slant height. Height is going to be your distance inside the pyramid or cone. So straight up from the vertex to the base, that's going to be your height inside. So that's a height of 12. Your slant height is going to be on the surface of the pyramid. So from that vertex down to the side, down the side of the pyramid is going to be your slant height. I can see that that's 13. Now if they don't give you the height, it's okay because we don't need it to find surface area. So if they don't give you the height, just leave that blank. If they don't give you the slant height, though, we'll need a way to calculate that. We'll look at that in the next video. All right, so we got our slant height and our height identified. We have the base figured out. Let's go ahead and find the area of the base and then the perimeter of the base. So since we're dealing with a square in this case, I'm going to find the area of that square along the bottom. To find the area of a square, it's 10 times 10. Or length times width, so that's going to give me a base area of 100. And then the perimeter is going to be adding up all 4 sides of the base, so 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 is going to get me a perimeter of 40. Now, of course, finding the area of the base and the perimeter will change depending on what shape the base is, but use your formula sheet if you need help with those formulas. So now that I have all this information, let's go ahead and plug them into our formula to find the total surface area of this pyramid. So my perimeter is 40, my slant height is 13, I'm going to take half of that and then add on the base area for the total surface area. Now again, notice I did not use the height anywhere in this formula. Like I said at the beginning, if you don't have the height, it's okay, you don't need it to find surface area. So plugging those numbers into my calculator, I get a total surface area of 360. Don't forget good labels. Area is always squared even if it's surface area, so 360 centimeters squared.